Mr. Speaker. This government's cozy relationship with Navigator has been well documented, from sole source contracts to PC nominations to the backroom floor crossing deal that was made in the dark of night out of the Premier's office. This Premier said he would do something about sweetheart deals for companies like Navigator in the past, but so far it's been business as usual. To the Premier, to what extent does your ongoing relationship with Navigator influence the business of this government?
The Honourable Minister of Finance.
Well, Mr. Speaker, the Premier made it very clear that when he took on as Premier that we were under new management. He made it very clear there would be no more sole sourcing contracts, Mr. Speaker, and we've lived up to that bargain.
Well, earlier this month, the government promised to spend upwards of $80 million to upgrade and install sprinklers at all seniors' facilities in this province. It seems like this should have been a no-brainer decision, certainly, but it took extensive lobbying to have the government act on this file. And according to the lobbyist registry, it was Navigator that was doing the lobbying. Premier, it's time to start being honest on this. I'll ask you again, to what extent does your continued relationship with Navigator influence the business of this government?
Good. The Honourable Minister of Seniors.
Mr. Speaker, I'm very pleased to say this government is doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do. And one of the things that the Premier has us mandated to do is to upgrade our seniors' facilities so they're up to current safety standards. And that's one of the main things that I got as a mandate of the Minister of Seniors, along with creating more affordable supportive living and renewing our Rural Lodge program, Mr. Senior, which we've taken great steps and expedited, and we're trying to do a very good job of that.
Supplemental, Honourable Member.
Well, I was asking about Navigator in that question, Minister. The Premier's excuses simply don't wash. It's clear that the access to the Premier's office is facilitated by the people at Navigator. In return, the Premier leans heavily on Navigator for their advice in both party and government business. Records indicate Navigator is also being paid MSI funds to lobby the government on behalf of the town of Okotoks for the funding of a water pipeline. Now, we all know this pipeline is needed desperately, but Navigator shouldn't be scoring on the deal. To the Premier, why is the government money being paid to Navigator to lobby this same government for more government money?
The Honourable Minister of Municipal Affairs.
Mr. Speaker, any MSI grants that are given out without strings attached to municipalities. Municipalities make the decisions on what's most important for their communities, and that's how they use and invest the MSI dollars that are given to them, Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Member